The Build Together Grant program is back for another year. The program helps Albertans build spaces for active living in their community, whether it be a skate park, a playground, an outdoor gym, or even a sports court. Today, we're speaking to one of the 2024 recipients, Maureen Matthews from Norwood School, and Narissa from Alberta Blue Cross. Good morning to you both. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning.
Thank you. So Narissa, let's start with you. Tell me a little bit about this grant program.
So Build Together was established in 2013, so it's been over 10 years now, and we've had some incredible projects that we've been able to provide funding to, and so we provide 5 grants of $50,000 each year, one to Edmonton, in Calgary, a secondary city, a rural community, an Indigenous community, for infrastructure that is fully accessible to our community, so no barriers, no fees associated with it. So like you said, the walking trails, the playgrounds, the outdoor gyms, the skate rinks, skate parks are really popular right now, so infrastructure that brings our community together and allows them to be active. And so we're so happy that our 2025 Built Together program is back open, and we're accepting applications until September 22nd.
Okay, and why was it important for the Blue Cross to do something like this? Like, why did those go hand in hand?
You know, at Alberta Blue Cross, we're all about health and wellness. We really want to promote health and wellness in Albertans, and we know that these infrastructure projects are key. They're not just infrastructure, it's a hub for the community. It's a place where you can come together, connect with your community members, be active, connect with nature. It's so important, and so many studies have showed the positive effects it'll have on your health and wellness. And so we know that these infrastructures are so expensive, and so we just want to take that burden away from them and be able to provide these vital services to our community.
Yeah, talking about the expense, Maureen, so you applied for the grant, you were the recipient for 2024, looking to build an outdoor playground, which can be hundreds of thousands of dollars at Norwood School. Talk about, first of all, what made you initially apply for this grant?
Well, like you had said, replacing or building a playground is a huge undertaking, and really community support and community partnerships are integral to this process. I don't believe they can be done without them. And applying for and receiving the Blue Cross Built Together grant puts us that much closer to our goal of a playground that is not just accessible but safe for the students of Norwood and the greater community. And I think it's pretty amazing when you can see members of the community and organizations come alongside to support projects that are designed to improve the physical, social, emotional, mental well-being of children, their families. I mean, it's pretty awesome, and who doesn't want that?
Yes, and what kid doesn't want a new playground? I mean, talk a little bit about what that means for kids.
Okay, so I believe playgrounds are integral to any school community, and the learning that occurs on a playground, I think, is just as important as the learning that occurs inside the walls of a school. Students learn sportsmanship, they learn teamwork, they learn communication, problem solving, and for our students and families, for many of them, our school grounds and our playgrounds is their only green space. And so when this project is complete, we envision a community hub of sorts where students can use the playground during the day, but then come back in the evenings and on the weekends with their families, with their siblings, in a space that is safe.
And I think a lot of people may not realize, too, that parks aren't included when schools are built. The cost for a park is not included in that. So it's up to the community to apply for grants similar to this one to make that happen for the kids in the schools. So, Narissa, for people who are unfamiliar with this grant, that are just learning about it now, the 2025 application process is now open, you said.
Yes, you can find it at the Alberta Blue Cross website, and we know a lot of our applicants are community members. It's parent associations, it's community members coming together because they just want to provide this infrastructure for their community. And like Maureen said, they're vital for the community. It really is something that they come to during the day and also after their work time. It's just a space to be. So with that in mind, we made our application as easy as possible. We know you're not a grant writer, have an MBA, so we just want them to tell our story, tell the story of who's going to be using it, why is it important, and what's missing that this infrastructure is going to be able to help. And so we we close on September 22nd. You can even reach out to us. We'll help you with the application form as well. And then we adjudicate and then get 5 new recipients for 2025.
I love it so much. As someone who has sat on parent council, I know how hard it is to fundraise money. I know how much stuff costs. It's mind-blowing. And just a quick shout out, Norwood School is still fundraising for their park. So it takes a community to make stuff like this happen. Thank you so much, both of you, for coming on the show today. For more information about what we discussed today, you can visit Alberta Blue Cross online at ab.bluecross.ca or follow them on their many social media channels listed there.
Global One